Okay, so it is October.
Yes.
We're sitting in my kitchen. Dad's been pre-gaming, and I've squeezed into this orange shirt again. So it's time for one thing, and that is
pumpkin beers.
Not my favorite style by any means.
Mine neither.
Definitely not his, but it's a thing. It's not going away. We can't call ourselves true connoisseurs if we don't partake.
Try everyone.
For 2020, we got another 6-pack of pumpkin varieties. And we will choose whether to sip them or skip them.
Oh, that's a
Like
twist.
5 minutes ago. So let's get the first one.
Alrighty.
This is Heavy Seas, the Greater Pumpkin. Pumpkin ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, aged in bourbon barrels.
Nice.
That's a good brand, Heavy Seas, right?
Yeah. What's the APV?
I'm looking. 10. They're not all Imperials this year, but this one good. Seems to be 10.
Yeah, if you watched our 2019 video, yeah, they were all strong.
This keychain is not as cool as it looks. It doesn't work well. So, Heavy Seas Greater Pumpkin, 10% bourbon barrel pumpkin beer. We'll start off with that, huh?
Nice color.
Yeah, kind of flat pour, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, good color for a pumpkin beer.
Definitely smell the pumpkin and the bourbon barrel.
I smell pumpkin for sure. I don't smell bourbon per se.
Alrighty.
Let's get this started.
Let's get to this. 2020. Wow. That is really good.
Taste the bourbon. Didn't smell it so much. That's got all the good pumpkin taste without the bad pumpkin taste, in my opinion. I don't get like the cinnamon, sugary, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I get an earthy cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin taste.
A little sweet.
Bourbon. I get that barley wine type aftertaste. You know this is strong. There's no disguising that.
Yeah, but definitely they went to greater lengths than just putting in nutmeg or cinnamon and calling it a pumpkin bear.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Heavy Seas. So it's all downhill from here, probably.
Just want to go to rating this one, or you want to talk some more about it?
I had nothing much else to say. I don't want to have another half an hour long video.
No. So yeah, let's just go to rating this one. 0 to 10, I give that an 8.
I'll say 10.
Always do.
This is Smuttynose Brewing Co.
Oh, Smuttynose. Never heard of them.
Pumpkin ale. Ale brewed with, surprise, surprise, pumpkin and spices.
Tis the season.
5.9% alcohol.
Much better than 10.
Yeah, it took us a while to get that first one down. Did you?
Same color. A little lighter.
If not a little lighter.
Oh.
I think a more carbonated pour.
Does not smell as pumpkin-y or as spicy.
No, it does not. It smells very clean.
Yeah. It's very light. It's a lot lighter, definitely. So.
Smuttynose Brewing Company.
Oh.
It's very clean.
Don't like it.
I get absolutely zero pumpkin taste right off the bat. It's a little skunky.
Yes.
Like in a good, like a Pilsner is. Like Pilsner Urquell or something. Like a Peroni you're drinking right now.
Yeah, like a Peroni.
Heineken-ish, but not that bad. Let me try to find the pumpkin here.
I get no pumpkin.
I mean, maybe if you...
It's like a light beer going dank into a skunk beer.
Maybe I can say I taste pumpkin because I'm looking at the can, but if you handed me this and said, hey, this is a Oktoberfest Pilsner, I would say, yep, it is. It tastes good to me. pumpkin and spices? I get neither.
If somebody bought this for me, I would drink it. I don't think I would order another one.
I enjoy it. This tastes more like an Oktoberfest to me than it does a pumpkin ale. Smutty House Pumpkin Ale, after struggling through the first one, sort of disappointed by the second one. What would you rate this on a scale of 10?
Ooh, 110. If I'm rating pumpkin beers, I give this one a 4.
If I'm rating this as a beer, I'm saying 8, but yeah, pumpkin beer, I'm saying 4. Beer number 3 is Lakefront Brewery Pumpkin Lager. Show the camera.
It's pumpkin lager, so
Should be a smooth ride, right?
lager brewed with real pumpkin and spices.
It's got a similar color scheme.
Yep. Color's the same.
Good pour. Nice carbonation.
Smells good.
Smells more pumpkin-y than the last one did.
Yes.
Definitely more like the sweet cinnamon type of smell, but
Yes.
where are we looking at ABV? What does it say?
I couldn't find it.
6.3. So
Oh, Jesus.
it's not 10, but it's not the low one before.
All right.
Beer
Cheers. Number 3. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely got your more cinnamon taste, like your shandies do and stuff like that. It reminds me of
You got
the Jacko Traveler from years ago, not the one.
Yeah, it's
There's
not
more.
quite as sweet. Little sweet. Little cinnamon, pumpkin.
It's definitely more pumpkin-y than the last one. But I would say not as enjoyable as the first one so far.
I like this one.
More drinkable though, because I mean it's
First one was strong.
6.3. You can handle that. You can have a few.
The Greater Pumpkin was definitely, you could tell the ABV was up there, but I could do this. As a pumpkin beer, I'd give this an 8.5.
I'm gonna try and be realistic with these. This is a solid 7 as a pumpkin beer. It's a little too on the cinnamon sweet side for my palate and my liking, but it's not horrible. It does taste and remind me of pumpkin because of that, and it's drinkable. It's not too in your face and it's not too sharp. Beer number 4, we're just going to get this over with. This is the Voodoo Ranger Spicy Atomic Pumpkin.
We have another one in the freezer in case we really like this.
Full disclosure, I've had this before.
Oh, you have?
Yes. And then he brought a backup because he forgot I bought this too. So, like, full disclosure, this has been around before. I thought it was fairly spicy and sort of enjoyable.
I don't know. Pumpkin, spicy.
Let me put it this way.
I don't get it.
I don't remember dumping it out, but I don't remember relishing the fact that I had to finish it, if that makes sense. So,
Jeez, you gave me a full pour.
yeah. We are, as we did last year, finishing each one of these in between takes to get the true experience, and that is why our speech is probably slowing down a little bit each one we do.
I don't taste or I don't smell the habanero.
Is it habanero? Because like I feel like that rings a bell, but does it really say that anywhere? It just says spicy.
No, it does somewhere.
Somebody else told me that
I
too.
think it's habanero.
It's 6.4%. It's ale brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies, and that's all it says. But you're not the first one to say habanero. If I remember, I don't think it's quite as spicy as a habanero, but my spice tolerance has really gone up this year. So, we'll see. Are we drinking or are we Googling?
We're Googling.
I just smell cinnamon. What are you, Untapped or something? Beer Advocate?
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
We'll look it up later, but supposedly it has some heat. Oh, first off, I love that taste.
It's good. It's cinnamony.
And there's there's the heat. There's the little bit of heat.
Yeah.
The back of the throat. But, oh my god, that first taste is really good. It's actually not bad. I like that. Let's rate this right now.
We've had worse. This is like an 8 on pumpkin beers.
Oh, yeah, I give it an 8 also. It's one of those, I don't know if I could drink a few of these, but definitely one.
Yeah, 1. So, we're going to finish this, and our eyes will be a little more red, and our speech will be a little more slurred.
Back for number 5.
We're back. Check. 1, 2. Beer number 5.
Woo! Getting there.
That spicy one was hard to get down.
Yeah, yeah. It took us a little while to finish that one. But Jake's now pouring a bottle.
Blue Point.
Oh, Blue Point.
Mother Pumpkin Ale. Coming out of... Where is it at? Long Island. I guess that's New York, right?
Yep.
APV says 5.5.
Okay.
It's a pumpkin ale. Doesn't give much details, so
Let's do the pours.
we'll make up the details as we go. It's a little darker than
Very amber.
yeah, a little darker than some of the ones we've had.
Oh, don't smell the pumpkin spices. That's for sure.
She's having stuff downstairs. I'm like, what's that sound?
I don't get.
Yeah, it smells pretty crisp, clean. I don't get a lot of spice. Number 5.
Let's rate this. It's actually not bad.
It's quite enjoyable.
Better than it smelled. Little sweetness, little cinnamon, little nutmeg. So,
Yeah, a little bit.
as far as pumpkin beers go, it's pretty good.
To be honest,
Not
yeah, it's earthy enough for my liking. It's not too sweet.
It's a little sweet.
It's not too in your face.
Nope.
Um,
APVs are down.
I'm gonna say it tastes like a good amber ale, but it does got the pumpkin qualities. This might be the best all-around pumpkin beer that I've had so far today.
0 out of 10.
I mean 0 through 10.
I give that an 8.3.
It's a solid 9 when it comes to pumpkin beers. That's what I want. It's a little earthy. It's not too sweet. It's not too overpowering. It tastes like basically an Oktoberfest with some cinnamon nutmeg overtones. I'm good with it.
Good job, Blue Point.
Beer number 6 is Late Night Pumpkin from North Country Brewing Company.
Country. Like a Slippery Rock.
Brewed with 800 pounds of real pumpkin, lactose, and spices. Hints of cinnamon, ginger, and a clove with a sweet brown sugar finish.
Should be good. Should be like a pumpkin latte.
It doesn't say
without the coffee.
Yeah, it doesn't say nitro anywhere, but it seems like a nitro. Just the way the can is. So, Late Night Pumpkin by North Country.
I'm feeling I'm gonna enjoy this one.
That's why I saved it for last. A little darker than some of the ones we had today. Oh boy.
Smells pumpkin-y.
It does. To be honest, I thought it'd smell better, to be honest, but
Smells sweet.
Cinnamon. Smells sweet.
Sweet,
Yeah.
cinnamon. All right.
6 for 6. Let's go.
6.
Things we do for you guys.
Yum. I like this one.
It's not bad. It's sweet.
What's the APV on this one?
So
Damn.
that is a good question. 6-1. So, a little above average, but manageable.
Yeah, we shouldn't have started this 6-pack with a 10, but we did. So, oh well.
It's just
Shit that we do for you guys.
Yeah, it's just the way it happened.
That's good. I could drink that.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's sweet enough without being too sweet. You get the cinnamon, you get the nutmeg, you get the pumpkin feel to it.
Yeah.
It tastes like a good pumpkin ale without being too in your face.
Good job, guys.
So, that being said, we've been through all 6 now. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite?
Ooh. Well, this one, Late Night Pumpkin. Ooh. I'm going to give it a tie with number 2. The Smutty... What is Smuttynose. Yeah. You guys hit this really well. The whole pumpkin experience of like pumpkin pie, a little sweetness, little spice, and make it drinkable. Yeah, definitely. I give this one an 8.5.
So you're saying this is tied with number 1 for the day with
No, number 2. Number 1 was the.
I meant what is your number? Like your favorite number 1, not the first one.
I tied for. I give it a tie with the Smuttynose.
Gotcha. What's your least favorite then?
Oh. My least favorite. I really don't like heat in my beer, so it's got to be the Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin. Even though it tastes really well, I just don't like that lingering heat, the back of the throat. When I drink a beer, I want to be refreshed. I don't want to drink something that makes me want to drink something else.
That is fair. I think, well, my least favorite, I'll just go with you, Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin. That was by far my least favorite brew of the day. Same reasons, I love beer. I love spicy stuff. I don't necessarily love them together. That was not enjoyable to me. My favorite, as good as this is, as good as the Blue Point was, when I do drink pumpkin beers, I like to have them few and far between. So I'll take a pretty strong one over a few drinkable ones. So I'm going to go with the Greater Pumpkin at number 1 as my favorite one of the day, because if I was drinking pumpkin beers, I'm only going to have 1 or maybe 2 and call it a night. So I'm going to go with that. That was pretty good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
The Greater Pumpkin was really good, but strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on, hey, I'm going to have 1 or 2 and go to bed, or I want to sit around the fire and have 4 or 5.
Yeah. So for me, pumpkin beers is a one and done, or a 1 and 2 and done. So I'm going Greater Pumpkin by Heavy Seas as my top pick for the 2020 pumpkin beers. And the Voodoo Ranger, as good as that brewery is, their Atomic Pumpkin is my least favorite of the year.
All right. I agree.
All right. So,
2020.
Yeah, what's
pumpkin beers.
What's the next holiday coming up?
Christmas.
Columbus Day?
Christmas.
Christmas. We'll be back.
We'll be back.